Working out is really important, but not as important as the food. Hey guys, Mark Mcilyar with Live Anabolic, and I put together a video today that basically follows me eating food. Don't get so bored you fall asleep. So it's a bunch of different videos. Sometimes I'm eating at home, sometimes I'm eating at a restaurant, okay? And I just filmed it myself. I just took my cell phone with me. And so it'll give you a good feel for how I go about eating. All right, and the kind of the logic that I use when I'm deciding on certain foods. And I think you guys will find it pretty interesting, and also might give you a few tips, all right, or a few ideas that you might not have thought about. So, hope you enjoy it. I start off really sleepy and groggy in my morning breakfast video. All right, guys, this stuff rocks. You got to check this out. It's got great macros. You got to learn how to read the back nutrition label on these cereal boxes, on everything you eat, basically. It's hard to talk in the morning, too. I'll mix them. Tastes a little better. Oh, and then I'll show you my other trick. Got to get my protein in there. So this cereal already has a fair amount of protein. It's like 12 grams, 11 grams per serving, which is a lot for cereal. It's also high in fiber. But I add a scoop of whey protein on there, which is another 24 grams of protein. And then, of course, you get protein with your milk that you put on there. So just this bowl of cereal with the milk and the protein powder is equivalent to about 40 grams of protein. That's a lot. Good start to the day. And then I got my coffee going over here. I'll be eating that in just a minute, but I'll show you what I love eating with my coffee. It's really incredible. Okay, so here's my second part to breakfast. So, big deal, just some coffee, right? No, this is the key right here. Get one of these little guys. Get my tablet. Coffee with these protein bars tastes phenomenal. Oh my gosh. Plus, the protein bar is 20 grams of protein. My coffee's got 0 grams of protein, but it's got some caffeine in there, and I need that to wake up because I'm not a morning person. I don't see how you guys work out in the morning. I cannot do it. I can't work out before noon. No way. I'm going to film, several different types of lunches and breakfasts and dinners, and in no particular order. So this is just what I happen to have laying around in my refrigerator, but I'm getting really low on food. So this is going to be eating the last of this meal prep that I do. And it lasts me probably a week. But anyway, let me flip the camera around and show you what I'm talking about here. Okay, so here we go. This is the stuff I prepped. So that is salmon and rice. And I just grill the salmon in a skillet, and then I throw the rice in there. I pull the salmon out and I put the rice in there with some olive oil, and some spices, and I basically heat it up on high and fry it. And so this makes a huge, this thing was full. And I probably got 7 meals out of it. And then these are some healthy salads I just picked up at the grocery store, at Tom Thumb. You can see it there. This was the end of a broccoli salad, and it's got all kinds of stuff in there, including some raisins and stuff. And that's good for you, and I don't have to cook or make it. And, of course, this is another salad I got at, the grocery store called Tom Thumb. And this is their Greek salad. And, it's got an oil and vinegar dressing. And I think that's chopped up cucumbers and some onions and some olives and all kinds of other some baby tomatoes. So this stuff's good for me too. So, this is a real typical lunch for me right now. And I got several other things that I eat, but this is pretty normal. Okay, so this is what typically happens in my household when it comes to food. For some reason, I really hate going to the grocery store. There's no good reason. It's not painful, but I just don't like going. So I will put it off until the last second, which means I'm typically find myself scrounging around the kitchen to see what food is still left that I can eat. So it's dinner time, and I'm gonna flip it around and show you kind of what I'm stuck with, all right? And this is how I'm gonna make dinner tonight. Here we go, that's my pantry. So I have some keto bread up there, got plenty of that, and I do have, that's a bag of beef jerky, upside down beef jerky, and some Triscuits and wheat thins and some rice cakes, and you know, here my protein bars are and my cereal and that kind of stuff. So what do I have to work with? Let's check in here. All right. All right. Oh my gosh, look how sparse it is. Not a lot going on, all right? But I do have protein for that bread. So this is chicken salad, and this is tuna salad, and I got some grated cheese. So I'm gonna make like tuna melt, maybe a chicken salad and tuna salad melt with cheese on that keto bread, which is real high in protein and fiber and real low in carbs. So let's try that and see what happens. All right, you're about to witness some of my incredible chef skills. Follow along. All right, so guys, just real quick, this is called keto bread. And it's based on that keto diet, you know, where guys eat almost all protein and no carbs. And so it gives you, you know, a lot of the macro information here. 10 grams of carbs, but it's got 9 grams of fiber. You get to subtract fiber grams from your carb grams for your net carbs. So there's very, very few carbs in this. And then right here it says 6 grams of protein per slice. You know, only 1 gram of fat. So this stuff is fantastic for you, actually. All right, so I'm gonna finish off all my tuna salad. But there's not enough, all right, in here to really make a good sandwich. So I'm gonna augment my tuna salad with chicken salad. All right, so let's polish that off. And I'm gonna do some addition later on in the video. I'm gonna add up all my macros for the day. And I'm gonna say that is about 2 ounces of tuna salad. And I'm gonna add about 2 more ounces of chicken salad on top of it. And then I'll get on the grocery store website, and hopefully they will have the nutritional information for these 2 things that I bought out of their deli. Because it's not on the label here. But I put it on here pretty thick, guys, because it's hard to get enough protein in your daily diet. It's real easy to get lots of carbs and fat, but protein, you really got to think about it and really work at it. Okay, now I'm going to put some cheese on here. And cheese has got protein and fat, very few carbs. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to put some butter on here because I'm going to put it in the skillet and just basically melt it that way. I haven't done this in a long time. This is going to be fun. So you're seeing the extent of my cooking skills here, guys. All right, now over to the skillet. Oh my gosh, it's looking pretty good over here now. Just flipped it. I'm also going to have these rice cakes. They're cheddar cheese flavored. I think they're better for you than potato chips. I'm gonna have these with my sandwich, and then, you know, I usually keep a jar of pickles in my refrigerator, and I just checked and they're gone. And I'm sure what happened is we ate them all when I had a bunch of guys over here cooking burgers, watching some football games. So I forgot to replenish my pickle stock.
And pickles are really good for you because they've got basically no calories, and they fill you up, and they, you know, got fiber and all kinds of good stuff. So keep pickles around, guys. Come on, guys, that's not half bad. It really does need a couple of pickle slices on there to round it out. But anyway, this is going to be my primary dinner for tonight, and I'll kind of take you through, you know, several more meals, lunches and dinners and breakfasts. I want to give you not just what I eat in one day, but just give you an idea of the way I kind of look at food, in some of my ideas, because I hate cooking, guys. So basically, all my nutritional information that you see on this YouTube channel is based on ease of use for the lazy bachelor. Okay, so I just finished my tuna and chicken salad melt sandwich with my cheddar cheese rice cakes. Thirsty, feeling like I need something else. All right, my hunger hadn't been completely satisfied yet, so this is one of my little tricks, guys. All right, here we go. It's just a Fresca. It's got 0 calories. It's carbonated. It's got this, it's a real citrusy flavored drink. And I love the stuff. It will make me feel kind of like I'm getting dessert, but because it's carbonated and because water is incompressible, it'll really fill up your stomach a lot. It's really good. And then, of course, you don't have to do Fresca. This is my other trick, and these are carbonated flavored bottles of water. 0 calories, no sugar in there, all right? So I drink a lot of this also throughout the day, because just drinking water gets boring. It doesn't taste bad to me, but because it doesn't taste good, I end up not drinking enough. And that stuff I just showed you tastes fantastic. So it makes you want to drink more of it. So just a couple of other little tricks. And then the other thing, guys, is I talk to some people from time to time. The worst thing you can do is drink, you know, a sugared drink, you know, a soda water, a Coca-Cola, a Dr. Pepper, a Sprite. It doesn't matter. All those things have got tons of sugar. And it's not just the calories that's in there that matters. It's the sugar calories. They're far, far worse for you than, you know, other types of calories, you know. So sugar is a killer. You really have got to avoid processed sugar at all costs. And a lot of guys don't realize that sugared drinks, like sodas, that's processed sugar in there, guys. It is a killer. Okay, so that Fresca did pretty good. I'm feeling full, but I still have some munchies. And I know that I haven't had a ton of calories a day, and I still need more protein. You know, it's just constantly trying to get more protein. So here's another trick I do to get healthy food, healthy protein in me throughout the day. Yep, not much left, but there it is. It's Dannon, a light and fit Greek yogurt, 12 grams of protein, only 80 calories. And guys, this stuff tastes really sweet, even though it does have sugar in it, but not a lot. And it's good for you, alrighty? So this is a great way to have a little dessert later on after dinner. Give it a try. Okay, so I'm at breakfast today. I did actually have my normal food at home available for breakfast, but I don't know, twice a week I like to just get out of the house and go to a restaurant. And of course I bring my tablet. I love reading the news, guys, so I'll be here for an hour and a half reading the news while I eat and drink a lot of coffee. So anyway, I'm going to get the menu out here in a second. I'll show you. I order the same thing here all the time. They actually know me. I'm such a regular. But anyway, I'll give you a shot of the menu, and we'll just kind of go over, you know, how I look at things and what I think you guys should definitely avoid. And then, you know, there's lots of actually good, healthy things on a menu, and you can find them at any restaurant. Okay, so here the menu is. They actually have a lot of good, healthy stuff you can eat here. So, guys, you know, let's not go through every single item, but you can find a lot of good stuff. Now, where's the bad stuff? So right now, you see the healthier side right here. There's plenty of things over there you can get, right, that are good. When you're talking about eggs and bacon and things like that, that's all pretty good for you. You want to avoid sausage, though. Sausage is real high in fat. Now, yes, bacon is high in fat too, but not even close to as much fat as sausage. Now, this is what you want to avoid right here, guys, from the griddle. All right, pancakes, nothing but a bunch of processed carbs and sugar in there, especially when you throw in all that syrup. No waffles, no French toast. Skip all that stuff. Now look, they have a sugar-free syrup down here available upon request. But even that won't make up for just the high kind of processed carbs that you're going to get anytime you do pancakes or waffles. So skip all that stuff. Okay, but you say, what did I get? All right, well here, let's see if I can find it here. That is it right there. The Works omelet. Oh, there are the sausages that I told you not to get. Now remember, that is just a little bit of cut up sausage in there. It is not like a side of sausage. But, oh, and I cut out the mushrooms. Now the mushrooms are good for you, but I just don't like the way those taste. So, man, the ham, the onions, tomatoes, that's pretty darn good. 710 calories. I'm getting a lot of protein there. Now guys, this is me just eating kind of a normal maintenance diet today. Now, if I was trying to lose weight, if I was trying to cut out some fat and trim down for like a photo shoot or something like that, I would not have gotten this. Okay, I would have gotten something lower fat. All right, and of course, my omelet came with two different choices of sides. I could have gotten mixed greens, which is just kind of like a salad, or a side of potatoes. I got the potatoes today. I'm just kind of on maintenance mode. I'm not trying to lose fat right now. So that's why I did that. So if you guys are actually trying to cut out some calories and trying to lose fat, which is, the vast majority of the guys who are watching this video right now, I wouldn't recommend getting what I ordered today, all right? So there's lots of other options on here that would have been really good for me. But mine is just kind of like a break-even deal. It's good for me, but it does have, it did have sausage in there, and I did order the potatoes instead of the salad. Those are a couple of things I could have changed and made mine much healthier just by asking, hey, no sausage, and give me the greens instead of the potatoes. Okay, driving home from the gym now, and just, as another little tidbit of what I eat in a typical day, I typically get a protein shake at the gym on my way home. I don't know, I just love drinking this stuff on the way home. No particular brand. To look at the back, this has got let's see here, 40 grams of protein, 0 sugar. That's the most important thing. So it tastes good, lots of protein and 0 sugar. Tons of brands out there that are really good for you. Doesn't matter. Make sure you get plenty of protein. Okay, guys, so let me tell you how it works in my household when it comes to food and nutrition. So I didn't eat lunch today. I just really wasn't hungry. I went out to breakfast. I filmed that. So I had a big breakfast. And, went and worked out. Had a protein shake, on the way home from the gym. I think I filmed that. Actually, I did. I think I polished off a little bit of the chicken salad was left, but not much. It wasn't really a meal. And maybe a slice of cheese. That was about it. So anyway, and I had dinner, earlier tonight, but it wasn't a big dinner, also running low on food. I'm about to leave town in a few days, so I'm like, damn, do I really want to go to the grocery store and load up on a bunch of groceries and then leave town for, 4 days? No. So this is what I'm doing. I'm still hungry. Had my dinner. It's actually 10 o'clock at night. But I also realized I haven't had that many calories today, and I probably haven't gotten enough protein in, especially since I hit the weights pretty hard today. Today was a pull day. I did back and biceps and really did a good, hard, long workout. So here I am scrounging around looking for food. Well, guess what? There ain't much food. It's almost completely empty in that refrigerator. So what am I going to do? Hey, let's just do that, right? Just because it's 10 o'clock at night doesn't mean you can't have cereal. And this is the deal, guys. So I can't eat unhealthy right now because there's no unhealthy food in my house. That's a big key. So if it's bad for you, I just don't bring it in the house because I know eventually I'll end up eating it. And that's the point I want to get across to you guys is just don't bring it in the house. It will save you so much heartache and so much body fat. So, when I'm looking around, what's left in this house, there ain't much left, but there's cereal and there's a big old jar right there of protein powder. I'm going to have a great late night munchie. Okay, it's as simple as that. I love mixing this stuff. It tastes better. So I mixed the cereal together. I put a scoop of protein on there. So the cereal, you can't add them together because I didn't do a full serving of this and a full serving of that. I did about a half a serving of both. So roughly 10 grams of protein. That's a 24 grams of protein per scoop whey protein powder there. And then I'm going to pour some protein in there in the form of milk. That's probably another 6 grams of protein. So 30, that's about 40 grams of protein total for a 10 o'clock snack. And it really is very filling. There's a lot of fiber also, 13 grams of fiber. So, man, this is going to rock it, guys. You ought to try it. Okay, well, guess what? I'm still low on food at the house, as in almost nothing to eat. So, eating out. It's lunchtime. I'm hungry. So what are we going to do? Hey, I'm at a Subway. Let me give you a few tips on how to order, though, at a Subway. Almost everything behind the counter over there is actually pretty good for you. The meats and the veggies and everything like that. The bread, it's got a lot of calories, and it's processed. It's not a whole food, but that's okay. This is what I do. When I order a sandwich, I ask for double meat, double cheese. So now, in effect, I'm eating half as much bread per bite of protein or food, or meat, I guess. And so that really kind of helps. So I'm going to order a 12-inch, and I'll only eat 6 inches of it because it's got twice as much meat, twice as much cheese on that bread. I mean, it's heavy. It'll really fill you up. And then, of course, you can put spinach on it, tomatoes and onions and pepperoncinos. All those veggies behind the counter are great for you, okay? And I'm fine with eating bread. You don't have to totally eliminate bread. I mean, it'd be nice if they offered a keto bread version, which is real high in protein and high in fiber, so it's basically got very few carbs. I don't think they offer it here yet, but anyway, that's how to eat healthy here. I'll show you some video here in a minute. And then, of course, see all these chips to choose from? If you're trying to lose weight, avoid the chips, guys. All right, guys, so I just got it on whole wheat, and I ordered double meat roast beef, and I got some cheese on there. But basically, guys, all this meat back here is real high in protein, low in fat, and basically no carbs. So it really doesn't matter. Just get what you want, but double up on the meat at least. You don't have to double the cheese if you don't want. And then, guys, look over here. Spinach is great. Let me get some spinach, please. And some tomatoes. And we'll get some of those onions. And I love these little pepperoncinos right there. Oh my gosh, those are so good. But guys, all this stuff. And some pepperoncinos, please. And onions. Thank you. So anyway, as much of this stuff as y'all want. Just basically free. There's almost no calories in any of this. And can I get a little bit of oil and vinegar, please? And some salt and pepper, and we're done. Okay, here we are. Looky there. Some yummy lunch coming up. So let me flip the camera right. All right, so, you know, guys, it's pretty straightforward. That's double meat, that's roast beef. I got spinach, tomatoes, onions, and pepperoncinos on there. And that is really healthy. It's really fantastic. The bread is the only thing that's not great for you. And because I've doubled up on the meat, I'm really not overdoing the bread too much. It's just not that bad. I wouldn't recommend you eat, you know, that much bread 3 times a day. But for one meal, no biggie. Okay, guys, so here it is. It's dinner time. This is probably going to be my last, you know, meal video for this YouTube video. But anyway, you can always find something healthy to eat out. So you guys that are road warriors that do a lot of traveling and do a lot of entertaining with clients and everything, you don't have any excuses. You can find healthy stuff on the menu. So I'm at a Tex-Mex restaurant tonight. First off, you cannot have a frozen margarita, okay? If you gotta drink alcohol, okay, have a beer, have a light beer, 110 calories. Those frozen margaritas, 400 calories. Solid sugar, guys. You cannot do it. Just say no. Now, I'm gonna take a picture of the menu here, but basically, when I'm doing Tex-Mex, it's real simple. I just order the fajitas. Okay, so and I don't care whether you get chicken fajitas or beef fajitas or a combination. The only thing you need to avoid, guys, is eating a bunch of those tortillas and eating a bunch of the tortilla chips. So let me turn the camera around real quick here. Flip it here. So here we go. All right, all that dip right there is really good. It's just, there's no calories there. It's just spicy, good stuff. This is the problem. Those fried tortilla chips will kill you. If you can, just avoid them. Don't even eat one if you're trying to really lose weight. So there's tons of things, you know, there's brisket tacos and all kinds of little things, but basically, guys, you just need to avoid the real creamy sauces. Avoid a ton of the chili and the cheese. I know guacamole is good fat. Don't get the guacamole appetizer. It is loaded with lots of calories, and guess what? You eat guacamole, or what you eat it with. Chips. Those chips I told you can't have, all right? So don't get appetizers. Just order the fajitas. It will fill you up, and I'll take a video. I'll take a picture when they serve them, and we'll kind of discuss it. But it's real straightforward, guys. It's easy. Tons of protein, a lot of veggies, and as long as you're not, you know, cramming down a bunch of tortillas and tortilla chips, you're good to go. All right, guys. So here are the fajitas. So everything on this plate right there is great for you. Knock yourself out. All right. Cheese, okay. Sour cream, it's just too many calories. Guys, that's pico de gallo. That's just chopped up tomatoes and onions and peppers. That is almost 0 calories and tons of nutrients. Eat as much of that as you want. All right. There's a guacamole. If you want to have a little bit, okay, but that stuff is loaded with calories. And then right here, that's wrapped up corn tortillas. I think corn is better for you than the flour tortillas. Preferably if you're really trying to lose weight, really trying to worry about your calories, just don't use tortillas. Just eat this stuff straight off the plate. You don't need to wrap it in a tortilla. It's real easy. This is phenomenal. Very healthy if you just avoid the sour cream and the tortillas and don't eat too much of that guacamole, and then stay away from those chips. Okay, remember I said there's one more little thing I usually eat late at night. Get the munchies, and you know it's like 11:30 right now. So anyway, this is just a nice little sweet treat. It's basically got no sugar and almost no calories. Here we go. Check it out. Sugar-free popsicles. But that is the key, guys. You have to get sugar-free. These things rock. Man, what a great way to end the night. All right, if you remember, I started off kind of sleepy and groggy in that morning breakfast video. Well,
You just noticed I ended sleepy and groggy in the nighttime video. That's my story of my life. Groggy. But anyway, hopefully you guys got something out of this video. I've got a lot of nutritional videos right here on this YouTube channel and tons more ideas. All right. So what you saw today in this video is not all of my little tips and tricks and things that I like to eat because I'm a lazy bachelor. All you got to do is type in the word Mark Nutrition in the little search bar right here in YouTube, right where that little magnifying glass is at the top of the page. And you'll find probably a dozen videos of me talking about nutrition and food. So anyway, guys, this is the easiest way, the most productive way to lose body fat is basically cleaning up your nutrition. Working out is really important, but not as important as the food. And guess what? You can't just eat healthy for like a day or a week or two and think things are going to change radically. You got to stick with it and never give up on yourself.